What a tune. It sounds of the 80s. Here's what's coming up tonight. Doctor Who is back. You may have even just watched episode 1 of the latest series on BBC One. Well, we celebrate Ncuti Gatwa's return with our Doctor Who Mastermix. We'll also be catching up with Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies on My 80s. And listener Alan Palmer in southeast London will also take the challenge this hour. As close to regeneration as it gets, my bit in the middle is Born Again. And who's on your wavelengths? We'll find out on tonight's Sloppy Bit. Coming to you live from New Broadcasting House. How's your Saturday night? Tell me all about it. You can text 88 tonight 291. Email Gary at bbc.co.uk or WhatsApp me 08000 288 291. Say Bert and Joyce in Nottinghamshire. Damon from Bushy, looking forward to your show, especially with Russell T Davies. Been a fan of Doctor Who since I was 7, and now 48. Sadly working till 11 tonight, so I have to watch on iPlayer when I get home. And give us a shout out playing Trivial Pursuit in our camper van for this Tuesday. Our Doctor Who Mastermix coming up next.
What are you doing?
On BBC iPlayer.
I feel like every day's a crazy day.
Join Stacey Solomon and Joe Swash at Pickle Cottage.
Here we are. This is us. Like it or lump it.
Sharing their perfectly imperfect family life.
Joe's definitely a big kid.
What a husband!
Is this a young person in some old body?
I mean, I do things that annoy me.
Stacey and Joe.
We're going to tick this off as us time for the week.
Job done.
Watch on BBC iPlayer. Radio 2. This is Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davies.
Tonight on the Mastermix, we celebrate the return of everyone's favourite two-hearted being. No, not Phil Collins. Doctor Who, silly. Ncuti Gatwa returned to our screens on electric form tonight in The Robot Revolution. The premiere episode of the rebooted show's 15th series, introducing new companion Belinda Chandra, played by Varada Setu, who of course was on The Breakfast Show yesterday morning with Scott. Expect all sorts of time-travelling escapades in the coming weeks on BBC One and iPlayer, and also right here, right now too, because here comes our Doctor Who Mastermix.
Sounds of the 80s, the Mastermix.
Just standing there, and I thought I was only dreaming, yeah. I kissed you then once again. You said you would come and dance with me, dance with me across the sea. And we can feel the motion of 1,000 dreams. Doctor, doctor, can't you make-believe. We can travel to eternity.
Greetings, how do you do? I'm the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. Are you in charge here? I am known as the Doctor.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. I'm the Doctor. Every great decision creates ripples. Like a huge boulder dropped in a lake. The ripples merge, rebound off the banks in unforeseeable ways. The heavier the decision, the larger the waves, the more uncertain the consequences.
You're expecting someone else? There's 3 eyes in one breath. Makes you sound a rather egotistical young lady.
What's happened?
Change, my dear. And it seems not a moment too soon.
We proceed towards the destruction of Earth.
What are they? Cybermen.
Came outside to watch the nightfall with the rain. I heard you making patterns rhyme, like some new romantic looking for TV sound. You'll see I'm right some other time. Look now, look all around. There's no sign of life, voices, another sound. Can you hear me now? This is planet Earth. You're looking at planet Earth. This is planet Earth.
If I am to find a cure, I will need living Dalek pistol. We must consult the Supreme Dalek. Do so, but be quick.
All they do is just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I've got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Well, now you're only 15 and you look good. I'll take you under my wing. Somebody should live persuasive ways. Then you'll believe what they say. It's just a question of time, and it's running out for you. It won't be long until you do exactly what they want you to. It won't be long until you do exactly what they want you to.
This is somebody's idea of a joke.
Sir?
Look at that.
Huh?
If that is his heart, nurse, what is this?
I don't know which side I'm on. I don't know my right from left or my right from wrong. They say I'm a fool. They say I'm nothing. But if I'm a fool for you, there's something. Two hearts beat as one.
much bigger inside than it is outside.
Oh, the doctor told me that was because it was dimensionally transcendental.
What does that mean?
Well, it means it was bigger inside than outside.
He's a ladies' man, always greets with a kiss on the hand, protects us all, at the ready to answer a call. In his own special way, he's gentle and kind, operation he hates, love in his eyes. My heart skips a beat when I'm by his side. He's a spacer, a star chaser, a spacer. He's a spacer, a star chaser, a spacer. He's a spacer, a star chaser, a spacer.
How good was that? Our Doctor Who Mastermix. You heard the Doctor Who theme written by Ron Granger, Thompson Twins, Doctor, Loving the Alien from David Bowie, Culture Club, Time, Clock of the Heart. Huey Lewis and the News, Back in Time, The Time Lords and Doctorin The Tardis, Tears for Fears and Change, Duran, Planet Earth. Depeche Mode, A Question of Time, U2, Two Hearts Beat as One, and Sheila B. Devotion with Spacer. And by the way, there's another chance to hear our spectacular concert recorded in 2023 featuring the BBC National Orchestra of Wales and the BBC Singers, bringing Doctor Who's iconic music to life. Doctor Who, A Musical Celebration is available now on BBC Sounds. And coming soon, Doctor Who, 20 Secrets for 20 Years, looks back at the 20 years that have passed since Russell T Davies revived the legendary show. It's a one-hour special hosted by superfan Joe Wiley, uncovering 20 delicious secrets from the series so far and featuring the likes of Ncuti Gatwa, new companion Verada Setu, Alex Kingston, Gemma Redgrave, Stephen Moffat, Michelle Gomez, Bonnie Langford and more. Look out for it soon on Radio 2 and BBC Sounds. And don't forget the showrunner Russell T Davies shares his favourite 4 on my 80s in the next hour of the show. Eddie in Edinburgh says, hi, Gary and the gang. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Masters Golf on the TV, sound off. Hope you have it on in the studio because Rory is tearing it up. I don't think we have it on our screens here, do we? No. Radio 2 on the speakers, volume well up, large G&T in hand. Some 80s vinyl purchases this weekend. I bought Altered Images, Simple Minds and Sade. Oh, and the Doctor Who theme must have been in the back of my mind because I also bought Peter Capaldi's new album, says Eddie in Edinburgh. Wow. Not messing about. Give us a shout out to the chicks with sticks, Sarah, Nick, Ali.
Gary's Bit in the Middle.
Well, as we are in a regenerative mood this evening, guess who's got a new album due out this year? Their first in a decade. Only the Christians. You can get a taste of what's in store with their latest single, The Only Dreamer. And just to remind you that their brilliance goes right back to the start from their 1987 debut album. Tonight's Bit in the Middle, Born Again. I used to wake in... Don't you? Coming up in the next hour on Sounds of the 80s, Russell T Davies takes the My 80s Challenge. We get sloppy on the sloppy bit. And straight after the news, we're going to get psychedelic. Gary, I messaged you on Wednesday to say we're heading to our forever home in Spain, and we've arrived. Now sat in our conservatory, listening to you, and we love the Doctor Who Mastermix. Say Daryl and Andrew. Julian Carl Whitney say we always listen to the show on a Saturday night. My 80s time again now, and Russell T Davies took on the daunting task of reintroducing British sci-fi classic Doctor Who to television 20 years ago. Safe to say he did pretty well, as did subsequent showrunners Stephen Moffat and Chris Chibnall, before Russell returned as boss for the 60th anniversary specials and Ncuti Gatwa's tenure as the Doctor. Well, we caught up with Russell a few years back to find out his 4 favourite 80s tunes. Do you remember what he's chose? Let's find out and remind ourselves.
My 80s.
Hi Gary, I'm Russell T Davies and this is my 80s. My first choice is Vienna by Ultravox, just because that brings back memories of school discos, our final discos I think in the 6th form, and that winter and music playing, all the smooching beginning, me being left out. What's it actually about? I have no idea, and that makes it marvellous. I love things you don't understand, they kind of live on in the mind forevermore. My second choice is Doctorin The Tardis by the Time Lords, and I'd like to point out that Time Lords is technically spelt as 2 words, so they got it wrong by spelling it as 1. This was the oddest thing. This was like my favourite thing in the world, Doctor Who, going to the top of the charts with a video in which the Daleks are very inaccurately portrayed, and I could never work out, is this song taking the mickey out of it? Actually, it's like Doctor Who described to a child in Paraguay and then turned into a video. It's kind of many removes away, and for that reason, I love it. My next choice is Limahl with Never Ending Story, which came out in 84, but by the time I went to Manchester in 1987, 88, 89, this was always played in gay clubs. I can remember going to a place called Rocky's in Manchester. That was my place. I'd go there on my own and stand on the railings, and I just loved it whenever this song came on. There's something just epic and beautiful and strange about it. And do you know, I don't think I've ever seen the film. I just kind of like the single. Have I ever seen the film? I haven't. I just like this song. I think it's high energy, gorgeous, lovely music. And my final choice is Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. I'm from Swansea, she's from Swansea. Where I'm sitting right now, I can kind of see her house, but it's fabled. It's behind some hedges. I don't know anyone who's ever been there. I would love to go there. It's no coincidence I called a lot of my characters with the surname Tyler, because I love Bonnie Tyler. I loved her when I was young. I love her now. I love her Welsh accent. I love the way she's never lost that Welsh accent. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I genuinely think this is a proper, brilliant, epic song. Oh, Bonnie, invite me in, love.
Russell T Davies, Neighbours with Bonnie Tyler. I mean, who knew? Great choices from Russell. Doctor Who is back every Saturday on BBC One. Do you fancy going my 80s? Go on, your favourite 4 tunes. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Just email gary@bbc.co.uk. Coming up next, we have a 1979 live recording of a 70s classic.
Warning, decade breached.
No, it's not a decade breach. I promise. You'll find out what it is after this.
Here's what's coming up on Monday's show. It's a brand new week of the easiest quiz, and Joe Wiley is here with details of how you can nominate your dog to be part of our Radio 2 Dog Garden.
It's the Scott Mills Breakfast Show.
Monday morning when you wake up, just ask your smart speaker to
play BBC Radio 2.
I'm nominating Little Chili Davis.
Sounds of the 80s.
Really enjoying the show. Love the Doctor Who Mastermix. I remember hiding behind my friend Jane's settee at her house because we were so scared when we watched Doctor Who, but we were very young. Do you know what? This is from Paul and Rain in Guernsey. And I heard Trevor mention this on his show the other day when we were talking about Doctor Who. But I was also petrified as a kid of Doctor Who, the Daleks. They scared the living daylights out of me, they did. And I remember like watching the programme glued to it. But when the Daleks would come in, I'd like put my fingers over my eyes and like just sort of peek through. Very scary as a kid. Gary, we've been working hard in the garden all day, had dinner and exhausted. Wow, running out of time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks to my 80s guests, Russell T Davies and Alan Palmer. Thanks also to Johnny California and Emily D'Souza. Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davies is a listen production for BBC Radio 2. Fern's up next with the 90s. I'll see you Monday, Tuesday morning sitting in for Vern. And I'll be back with the Alpacas next Saturday at 8. Good night.
This is Radio 2.
On BBC Sounds.
And on your smart speaker. Play BBC Radio 2.